Hey, what's up? Like, totally time for 90210.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the 90210 show. My name is Mark. With me as always is my raccoon-eyed girlfriend, Carol. How you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up? Since, this isn't a visual show, I'm flipping him off.
Oh, wait, she's turning it on herself. She's self-loathing.
No. Raccoon-eyed. You're an asshole. Why would you say that? That's so rude.
It's November 9th, 1997. I
try to look nice. Put on makeup.
No, it's because your eye makeup is a little now dark because of your tiredness. That's all.
Well, I look tired too. I got it. Thanks. Wow.
I really offended you, didn't I? This isn't a bit. I really offended you.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be offensive. It was a light poke at you.
You may as well have kicked me in the imaginary balls and called me fat.
The fuck? Why? I don't understand.
Because I was trying to look nice for you, and you insulted me.
You looked nice all day.
Now I look like a raccoon.
Now it's the end of the day.
A tired raccoon.
We have some tired raccoons outside. They'll get on top of the garbage can, and they'll start lifting the lid, and they'll just go, ugh. What's the point? No, you look wonderful. As always, Carol.
So, 90210?
Yeah, what about it? The guys are looking for some new girls without raccoon
This
eyes.
was a weird and irritating and frustrating storyline.
All the way around.
Yeah, actually, I guess the whole episode, really. But very much the camping one bothered me.
Yeah, you want to start with camping?
Yes.
The three couples that are on the show, the three established couples, are going on a camping trip. So that's Steve and Claire. He doesn't deserve her.
Right.
Brandon and Susan, and
Donna and Joe.
Yeah, Donna and Joe.
Yeah. So this is so fucking bizarre. First of all, it's weird to me that in California you go into the mountains to go camping. Like, here in Michigan, you just drive a little bit. There's woods.
Yeah, we avoid the mountains in Michigan. All those mountains in Michigan.
There are no mountains in Michigan.
Correct. That's why we don't go camping in the mountains.
But I mean, it's like they have to go into the mountains to get woods. What?
That's a very specific type of impotence. I have to go into the mountains to get wood.
Oh my goodness.
No, yeah, well the mountains are because that's the wilderness area in the state of California is the mountains.
So they're going up into the mountains to go camping, which
lots of states are like
seems
that,
like also just a stupid way for a bunch of rich people to hang out. Like, do something better. But
why don't you guys go to a hotel?
On their way up the mountain, they
it's
see
spring break for them.
Is it?
Yeah, they said as they're first of all, the episode starts with a quick cut montage, which is just awful of them packing up the car and everything.
Yeah, it's spring break. Like Dylan and Brenda on spring break went to Mexico.
That's right.
They had the right idea.
They got in trouble from their dad.
I don't know.
They fucked on a Mexican beach.
It's just weird that all these people are just like, hey, let's go in the mountains. Make hot dogs.
Make hot dogs?
They do make hot dogs.
They're slaughtering pigs up there and using intestine casings and stuff. They've got, Steve brought an entire apparatus.
You are so gross.
That's how hot dogs are made.
Anyway, they see a broke down van with 3 girls trying to change a tire.
Yeah. 3 pretty girls, I guess.
And these men are staring at them like they are a drink of water and they've been in the desert for 3 days.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, all their girlfriends are pretty girls.
Well, most of their girlfriends are more attractive girls.
A what?
Claire is more attractive than these girls.
Claire is, and so I don't know. The other girls
Susan's fine looking.
Yeah, well, I mean, they seem like they're really into each other. Like
Tori Spelling's not super my type, but
she's got a nice body.
She's all right.
Just saying, there's nothing wrong with their women.
Correct.
And I mean, if any of them are going to be looking, it should be Joe. He's the only one not getting laid.
That's true.
But anyway,
but also he doesn't want sex. He says.
Yeah.
Remember, he's also abstinent because he's a freaky Mormon.
So these dudes are like, "Oh, we better go, offer to help them change this tire."
It sounded like you were going to say, "Change this child."
Oh, what? Ew. No, changing babies on the side of the road. No.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so the girls are kind of jealous because they can tell the dudes are like checking these ladies out. Mm-hmm. But whatever. They change the tire. Life goes on. They told the women where they were going to set up camp. And they show up there. That
right next door
makes me question what's up with these girls. Because they knew they were with women.
Well,
Joe even said, we're going with our dates.
Yeah, because Joe said it. And then Steve's all like, "What the fuck, Joe?" After when they're walking back, and Brandon's like, what were you supposed to do? Like, just ditch our dates or whatever? Steve's like, "Well, I can dream." Or come on.
Which is ridiculous.
You're with the hottest one.
Right.
You fucking idiot.
But my real issue here is that the ladies at the van showed up exactly where they're camping. They obviously had bad intentions.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, they say they're from Canada because they're like, but they don't have a Canadian accent.
They do not know.
So I wonder, maybe they're not from Canada. Maybe they know exactly where they're going.
I'm not trying to, conspiracy theory here. I think they just wanted the guys.
Yeah, maybe they did. Maybe they wanted to steal them from their dates.
Maybe they threw a couple tent rods out of the van on the way up to the campsite.
They could have. Now you're conspiracy theory.
Well, because then they get up there.
Now you're Mel Gibson.
Right. Because they get up there, and these ladies are struggling to put up their tent.
Yeah, and they say they're from Canada, and they've gone camping before, but they don't know where to go, and they don't know how to put up a fucking tent. They also said they were from Ontario.
Yeah.
Well, they're in fucking California. You know how fucking far away from Ontario that is?
Well, they're on vacation. It's spring break.
Ontario's by us.
Yeah, I know.
But what did they do? Fly and then rent a van?
Maybe.
Or did they drive across the entire fucking country?
I don't know. The whole thing's really weird.
It is weird.
But
I don't think they were Canadian.
Okay. What advantage does lying about being Canadian give them?
Because every guy wants a Canadian girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah, that's why everyone in high school lies about having a Canadian girlfriend.
Okay. I think that only works in Detroit.
Stand up and tell them you're from Detroit.
Because there's both a bridge and a tunnel that goes from the city of Detroit to the city of Ontario.
That's right. The city of Ontario.
Yeah. Isn't it called a city or no? Am I wrong?
It's a province.
It's a province, okay. Are there cities in Ontario?
It's like saying the city of Michigan.
Okay.
Yes, there are cities in Ontario. The city that's across from Detroit is called Windsor.
Yeah, I should know that, Windsor.
Toronto's also in Ontario.
Is it? It seems so far.
It's the capital of Ontario, I believe.
I went to Toronto, so I've never been outside of Ontario then.
I have. I've been to Ontario. I've been to Quebec. I've been to Alberta, because I've been to Calgary, and I've been to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, my favorite city.
Wow.
Place to say. But I have never been to Vancouver.
Or British Columbia.
I've never been to British Columbia either. I've also never been to Saskatchewan.
So, yeah. Okay, little geography lesson there on Canada.
Or the Northwest Territory. Or the Yukon Territory.
You know what would have made sense is if they were from British Columbia, because that's pretty close to California.
Yeah,
really.
except they would have had to come way far down from where they lived. They would have passed by the They would have been coming in opposite directions than the other ones. They would have had to meet in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. Stuck in the middle with you.
But the girls can't get their tent set up.
No.
And the guys...
The guys say, we've got some tents popping for you.
Right? The guys head over there to help, and the ladies are just, like, left chilling by the fire until it's fucking dark outside.
But they're literally 5 feet away from each other.
Yeah. They still have line of sight the whole time.
But it seems like they're acting as if they're walking out of this dimension into another dimension.
I don't understand why the ladies didn't go with their men to begin with.
I agree.
Like, when they were fixing the tire, instead of hanging out by the car and talking about, oh, look at them looking at the girls.
Right.
Why not just go over there and, like, chat with the girls while they're fixing the tire? Like,
exactly.
Why you got to be weird? Like, they were causing a lot of this problem.
Yes, they were being jealous. I guess they were supposed to be jealous, but they were also just acting in really bizarre ways.
Yeah.
It's like they all had social phobias.
And then when they finally are, like, sitting around a campfire, he's flipping me off now. Stop it.
I'm turning it on myself. I'm really self-loathing.
But yeah, they're all sitting around the campfire like, oh, maybe we should go over there. No, because then they'll know we're jealous. And like, okay, your guys have been gone for I'm assuming hours.
Sure.
Like, helping these ladies, and you're just sitting there like, why didn't you just go over there and be like, hey, what's going on? Maybe we can help.
Right.
Hey, hang out with us by the fire.
Right.
Not just like, oh, our guys left us. Fuck.
Claire could have gone.
Everything's ruined.
Claire could have gone up there, grabbed Steve's crotch, and said, "This is mine."
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I don't know. But what ends up happening is really weird because they discover they are missing pieces of the tent, so they can't put it up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And the girls are just like, oh, come sleep in our tents then, because the guys are not sleeping in the tents anymore because they're mad at them. Why?
Yeah, they kick the guys out, and they say, well, you can sleep in the tent with us, to the girls. So all the girls are bunking up with each other.
Yeah, because, like, Claire's pissed because Steve said it was their humble pleasure to help the ladies or whatever.
Right.
So she's like, it can be your humble pleasure to sleep outside.
Yeah. The bugs.
I really...
With the rest of the snakes,
yeah, that's what she says, the rest of the snakes. I really feel like they're overreacting.
100%.
I mean, they're just being friendly. It's not like they were fucking them. Like, Jesus. No. But, yeah, and then in the morning, now the guys are all sore and paranoid, and they're like, we're at war. Like, They get out of the van they slept in. They're like, oh, you know, whatever. And the girls are making breakfast and coffee and trying to be nice. They're like, oh, no, we don't trust you. We're going fishing. And they take off. You're ruining your own days. You're ruining your own trip.
Yeah.
You guys are being stupid. Just hang out.
Yeah, and the girls fucked each other. And
I'm sure they did. They all seem to be in much better moods than the guys.
Said they looked so happy.
They really did.
But the thing is I think ruining their days would have been what they planned, which was a hike. Fuck that.
Does not sound fun.
Reminded me of cross country or whatever. You know, I had friends that did cross country, and they, you know, I don't do races.
Yeah.
I only won one race in my life, which is why I'm talking to you now. But let's think about it for a little bit.
That's gross.
Anyway, so yeah, they go fishing.
So then the girls, who I'm curious about this. Okay, they had a flat tire. They get up there. They have no tent. They sleep with these strangers.
Right. These strange women.
And then they're just continuing to hang out like they're planning to stay another night. Like, go home.
We don't see them again, so I don't know. Oh, no.
We do. Because they come up while the guys are fishing.
Yeah, and then they fuck them. No.
They tell them that the ladies have men friends that are hanging out with them.
They've got men friends.
There are some guys hanging out with your women.
They really are from Canada.
Right.
That's how Canadians would say it, men friends. Are you from Canada?
A boot. What?
About what?
I'm a boot, Canada.
I'm all about Canada. What the fuck?
Anyway.
I'm about Canada.
You're an asshole. Just so
You're the one
we're
that
clear.
said it. You're the one that decided to say, instead of saying, oh yeah, I'm Canadian, you said
Hey.
a boot.
A boot. It's my favorite Canadian word. A boot.
I got a boot for you.
I bet you do. So the guys are all like, oh, we're going to go. Now they've got binoculars and they're spying on the girls.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing, it's just so stupid. Like, they used to have good storylines. I don't know what is happening.
Yeah, this story is awful.
It was painful to watch.
I missed the first 3 seasons of 90210.
Yes.
I never thought I'd say that.
Well, I did. They were good. Well, I mean, I didn't hope I'd miss them, but they were good. Anyway.
Yeah, I didn't realize how good a story of a serial rapist on the campus of West Beverly High School would be compared to this shit.
That's the problem. It was better in high school. Now they're adults. Adult life sucks. There you go.
I guess, but they're in college.
Yeah.
College is supposed to be fun.
College is not supposed to be camping.
No, it's supposed to be Animal House.
It's supposed to be shots and
Exactly.
shots. Promiscuous sex.
There you go.
Anyway.
It's supposed to be hazing.
Right. So, of course, there are no guys.
No.
And, the girls are just laughing at
It was
them,
all
basically.
a lie.
Yeah. So, whatever, they all make
They're
up.
like, what are you, jealous? Blah, blah, blah. It was the stupidest plan in the world.
It was all stupid. All of it was stupid. Everything about it made me angry.
And they all apologized to each other.
And now they're all good again.
Yeah,
But
who
I still
cares?
want to know who's sleeping where.
Yeah, what are those girls going to do?
Yeah. Because I'm assuming they're going to have sex now.
Is it the Mary situation where David had a threesome with those 2 women named Mary?
Maybe.
Now they're all going to have a threesome.
Except Joe and Donna aren't not going to do anything.
That's true. The one that's stuck with them is going to be like, what the fuck?
I want to get laid.
I'm not, whatever, abstinent. Couldn't think of that word.
So, yeah, that was that entire stupid storyline that means nothing and will affect nothing in the future.
It's essentially the A story, I guess.
It is. That's so sad. So, the other thing going on is Valerie's hanging out at Colin's.
Valera.
What the fuck?
You know that song.
I do, but I don't know why. Is it from the Sound of Music?
I don't remember what it's from. It's from some musical.
Somebody knocks on the door, and she's like, who is it?
He's like, why don't you let me in,
Yeah, this
you bitch?
real angry dude at the door, and like he says that he's Colin's father.
Right. Well, eventually he does.
Yeah, not right away. And I'm just thinking, like, I still wouldn't let him in. You don't know.
Yeah. It's like, I'm Colin's father. There's some candy in this van out here.
Right. But she decides that she's going to trust him. She opens the door, and in walks a blind dude with a seeing eye dog.
Yeah.
And he's still, like, all snippy and angry. He has a very, like, almost, like, threatening presence.
Yeah, he does.
So, I don't know.
He seems like the killer in a fucking I Know What You Did Last Summer style
Right?
movie.
I do not approve of her life choices right now. That's all I'm saying. Like,
He's like, where's Colin?
yeah. He's like, I hear he's doing real well for himself out here.
She's like, yeah, whatever.
And, then you were like, oh, he's there for the money, whatever, which would have made sense. I would have approved of that storyline, but that's not what it is.
No.
No. Valerie's all like, Colin shows up, okay?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're jumping ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin shows up, and they, like, argue. They haven't talked in years, and why are you here, Dad? And blah, blah, blah. Didn't
They
Dad...
haven't talked in 5 years.
Yeah.
It's revealed that his dad was in the Vietnam War, where I guess he lost his eyesight.
Yeah.
And he came back, he says, without his papers, which I assume by that he means without his discharge papers, meaning he either went AWOL or was dishonorably discharged.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, at least at the time, it can be a lot harder to find work and stuff like that if you weren't honorably discharged.
I'm curious, though. He said he was staying at the VA.
Yeah.
So if he didn't have papers, then how could he be at the VA?
That's true. That doesn't make any sense.
He wouldn't have any benefits.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe he was lying.
Maybe. I mean, he doesn't stay there. He stays with them.
He says, because he says, where you... she says, where are you staying? He says, at the VA. Why, you want me to leave?
Yep.
This is another guy that came into 90210 from a different movie.
Right? Yeah, I mean, it's a very unpleasant and tense the whole time. Him and Colin fight the whole time. And, like, he's about to leave.
Well, Valerie's like, hey, why are you being so mean to him? She pretty much takes the dad's side.
Yeah.
And he gets drunk, and she's like, no, he's gonna stay here. He should stay here because he's been drinking or whatever. And then the next morning, Colin's like, why the fuck are you here? Why don't you tell me what you're doing here? And he says, your mom told me about your legal trouble, so I thought maybe I could lend a hand. And I'm thinking, like, what?
How?
Yeah. What hand are you going to lend?
I mean, emotional support, I guess, because he does nothing.
I was an eyewitness. I saw everything. So you're blind. Yeah.
So then, like, they get in an argument. He's going to leave, and Valerie's like, if he leaves, I'm leaving too.
Yeah.
Like, seriously? What? Why are you so on this dude's side? It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Her dad died.
Whatever. My dad died too, and I would not have been on his side.
Holy shit.
Just saying, just because he's a dad does not make him right.
Well, that's true.
But then, they like make up and they hug and it's all sweet and tender. And at no point does he ask for money. And then he just leaves.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm surprised he didn't stay longer. He's like, it's not his way. Okay.
What is his way?
Right. Nothing that happened in this episode matters except for Kelly.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, that whole thing didn't matter. He didn't help him. He didn't hurt him.
There's no advance of the storyline of Colin being in trouble and probably going to have to go to jail for the 3 months he's going to have to go to jail.
Yeah. I mean, it was irritating. Very irritating.
Yeah, agreed.
And then Kelly
and Tara. The house from Gone with the Wind.
No, okay, so Kelly's still dating that doctor dude.
Yeah, what's his name? Dr. Feelgood?
I guess. Dr. Hansy. It's the episode, like, with them starts out with her kissing him on the porch again. Like, is that all they ever do is just kiss on the porch? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, he's like, I thought of a specialty that I want to go into, gynecology. Let me practice on you, Kelly.
There you go. And Tara is fucking watching them as usual, like a weird freak.
This is the one thing that I sort of appreciated in the episode, is the way that the director framed the shot.
Yeah.
Because it's through the window or through the glass of the door, I suppose.
Yeah.
And on the right side is Kelly and this doctor. And then on the left side, you can see the reflection of Tara. And it's sort of, I don't know, it's a nicely composited shot.
Yeah, and she looks fucking nuts. And then she says, in like some kind of impersonation of Kelly,
I guess,
I'm Kelly Taylor and I'm not here right now, or I can't come to the phone right now, or something like that.
Yeah, first of all, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And second of all, is that supposed to be an impersonation of Kelly? Because it's not a good one.
No, it's not.
It's me doing Ray Romano.
But I mean, at least like later.
Kelly.
Right? Right?
I'm not here right now.
But like, why are you pretending to record her answering machine message?
I don't know.
It's so weird.
It's the worst take on the joke answering machine messages. Remember, I had one where, hello.
Oh, I hate
hello,
those.
I can't hear. Hello? Fooled you. All that stuff.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid.
Makes me angry. Like, actively angry.
I know. What about the ones that are like a song or a rap?
That's better. I still don't like it, but it's better than that. And then she just busts out on the porch while they're kissing. She's
Sorry,
like,
I heard noises.
Yeah, so I thought I'd check. Like, what the fuck, lady?
I thought maybe it was Jason Voorhees.
I don't know. I don't see why Kelly doesn't see through this at this point. Because that seemed pretty obvious.
Yeah. Fucking Tara's drinking all the juice. She should see through her.
And then Kelly's going bowling with Dr. Dude.
Dr. Dude! What's up, guys? I'm Dr. Dude! I treat all the surfers! Hey, Dr. Dude!
She invites Tara to go with them. She's like, "Oh, I don't want to be
got a gnarly injury, Dr. Dude. Look at what this wave did to my knee. Oh, you have deadly fungus. I'm sorry. It's a flesh-eating bacteria. Dr. Dude suddenly turned serious. I'm going to have to amputate your leg. Oh, heinous.
You're silly."
We'll be back to more Dr. Dude after these messages.
Jesus. They invite Tara to go bowling with them, and she doesn't want to.
Kelly invites her.
Yeah. Because she doesn't want to be
Dr. Dude doesn't know anything about it.
But she doesn't want to be a third wheel, so then Kelly's like, "David, ask her to go as your date." And he doesn't want to, which I don't blame him.
I think she's ugly or whatever. I don't know.
She's not cute. She's not nice.
She's not cute. She's a weird little freak, but only we know that. Only the audience knows that.
I mean, I guess she seems like a nice person or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So he agrees. He invites her. She goes, whatever.
God, you are so done with this episode, aren't you? You are fucking lightning through this. This is the lightning round of this show. It's like, still this. Who gives a fuck?
I'm just irritated.
I don't care anymore.
The whole thing
What passion
bothers
you put
me.
in for our fans here.
No, okay. Like, Tara suggests they switch, so she's partnered up.
Tara says, let's put all of our keys in a fishbowl.
Right.
And whoever picks out the keys, that's their partner.
Exactly. That's what she wants.
Yeah, I guess.
I think she wants the doctor.
I don't know. I'm torn. I'm still torn as to whether or not she really wants this doctor or whether or not she wants just all of Kelly.
I don't know.
She wants to envelop Kelly.
I think she wants to hurt Kelly.
She wants to be, maybe. She wants to coexist as some symbiotic organism that is Kelly Taylor.
Right. But she gets to be the doctor's partner at bowling. Mm-hmm. And she uses this opportunity to tell him that Kelly is overwhelmed dating him and that she doesn't think that she can handle anything or anyone else, and how is she ever going to stay sober?
Yeah, and she says, because he mentioned something about David, and she's like, oh, I just want to stay friends with him because, I'm still focusing on my recovery and everything. And then she's like, Kelly would kill me if I told you this. But then she says all that shit that you just said.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, oh, I didn't think about that. Maybe,
Why didn't he think about that? He should have thought about that.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not true, but it should be true.
Yes.
That should be Kelly's concern and his concern.
Correct.
But now that it's out there, he's like, oh, no, I got an early morning. Got to go. Bye.
Yeah.
Just books it.
He says that, but then they still end up all four of them together at Kelly's house.
What?
Because he's like, I got an early day, so I got to go or whatever. But they all end up at outside of Kelly's door.
Not at the same time.
Yes, they have a conversation, the four of them.
Oh, weird.
Well, not all four of them, but like Kelly and him talk for a second, and instead of doing the kiss goodnight or whatever, he's like, I'm sorry, I told you I got an early day, and so then he leaves. I guess maybe he was their ride. But then David, so she goes in, and then David and Tara talk. And Tara's like, I just want to be friends, so if that's cool. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you're probably not even attracted to me, whatever. And
no, she's like, I'm probably not your type. That's what she says.
And David doesn't fight her in any way.
Nope, just smiles, nods, and walks off.
It's so funny. And he has this very subtle look of like awkwardness on his face. After she leaves, he kind of just shakes his head like, what the fuck? Kind of thing. It's this dude, Brian Austin Green, is the best actor on this show.
He is. He's very good.
He's doing a lot of subtle things here.
Well, and based on that, you can tell that, their interactions have been off because she's off. I think that everybody should probably know that.
Yeah.
But Kelly is,
Yeah?
I'm trying to think about...
You seem very frustrated at this episode.
No, because her and the doctor guy get in a fight.
Yes.
Isn't it the same night? Didn't he come in and fight with her?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe he did come in. Maybe that's what... yeah, because he says... Yeah, he comes in. They stay outside. He comes in.
Yeah.
And
she wants to have sex with him.
Well, that's what she said.
Because she told her earlier in the episode that she can't wait anymore. Well, she told Tara that.
Tara says, how many dates should you do before you have sex with somebody? Because I've only, ever done somebody for cocaine. And that's, whatever. And Kelly says, I don't know, I don't really have a number. I just, when I can't wait anymore.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? How many dates do you think is appropriate before sex?
Well, I mean, my stance.
Do I?
Yeah, because everybody seems to think 3 dates is the thing, and I think that's way too fast, that's why I told you on our third date that it wasn't going to happen.
That's the industry standard is 3 dates.
Yeah.
I did expect to get laid on that third date.
Yeah, well, he cooked for me and everything, so I kind of figured. But no, I
pulled out all the stops.
I made him wait extra long.
Sprinkled the Rufalin in there. You didn't make me wait that long.
Hey, now. How about you? What do you think?
3 days.
All right.
3 dates.
Well, I think Kelly and the doctor have been on more than 3 dates.
Probably.
But she wants him to stay. She says something innuendo-y. I don't remember exactly. Sure. And that's when he's like, yeah, I think we need to slow down.
Right.
And that's when they get in a fight.
She's like, I thought that things were going well or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he's like, no, we need to cool it with your rehab and everything. We need to cool it off. And she fights him on it, which it's weird that he wouldn't put together, well, this flies in the face of what this other person
right. Did. Yeah, but no. So he just leaves, and then...
You would think at that point he would be like, wait a second. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but weren't you saying that we were going a little fast? Because that's kind of why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, no, what are you talking about? And then the deception could be revealed.
That would have been less upsetting. But that's not what happens.
But instead he just leaves, and then she's like, well, maybe I was a little hard on him. I'm going to go. She tells Tara, I'm going to go to the hospital because I have a counseling session with one of the doctors, and I want to go see if I can find him and talk to him.
Now, she also did a thing where she ordered flowers.
This is what Tara does.
Yeah.
Tara, in response to hearing that she's going to the hospital, decides to order flowers.
Now, okay, because I thought she ordered flowers for both of them. No, just Kelly?
No, she did order flowers for both of them.
And what did his card say? I don't remember.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I feel like this is the SATs.
Because I think
and what did his card say?
No, I'm just thinking about it because what happens is Kelly goes to see him and he won't see her.
I think it's funny that he got the flowers immediately, apparently.
Right.
Like, this is a very nice florist that can put together an arrangement and deliver it in like an hour. But she says, I want you to send to this doctor at this hospital this, this arrangement or whatever. This is what the card should say. Something. These flowers are the best way that I could think of to tell you that I don't think we should see each other anymore, and we should just take a break, cool off, whatever. Basically, she's kind of like blowing him off with the flowers, right? Signed, Kelly.
Right.
Then she says to the florist, now I want you to send another arrangement. This one to Kelly Taylor. And it's like, I can imagine the florist on the other end being like, oh, okay, so we're just fucking people over.
Right.
Like, they're just cool with that?
Yeah, that's a good point. You'd think the florist would have had some kind of
moral obligation to this.
But
anyway,
they didn't.
So yeah, she sends the flowers to both people, basically saying, hey, we need to break up.
Yeah. So then Kelly gets home from the hospital after him refusing to see her and gets the flowers, breaking up with her.
Right.
His card was signed sincerely, too. Like, who signs a breakup letter sincerely?
Sincerely.
It was ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, like, eventually they're going to talk. Eventually they're going to figure it out.
We'll see.
Hope.
Maybe not. Maybe he's done.
Maybe.
And she's going to find out at some point, but it might be in another way. It might be when Tara has her chained to her fucking bed,
Right?
holding a scalpel over her or something.
You know, my other issue, though, isn't this girl completely broke, no job, just living off of Kelly? Where'd she get the money to order 2 things of flowers to have them delivered?
I thought that, too. Is she using Kelly's card? Like, what's going on? And maybe that's how she finds out. She's
Maybe.
like, why do I have a charge for 2 florists?
That would make sense if she ever looks at her card.
Yeah, she probably does.
She's so rich. Bitch.
Asshole. She deserves this. I've changed my mind. And that is pretty much it. At one point, Nat says hello, just so he can still have his name in the credits.
God, I don't even remember him being in this episode.
I think they were at the Peach Pit at one point. Yeah, I think they were. That's where Kelly told David to ask her out to the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think Nat stopped by their table and said one word.
Earn that check, Joey Tata.
That's right. Good for you, though.
All right, so you can write us at latefee1994@AOL.com.
Yes.
Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com and tell your friends.
All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.